Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Bradley Beal traded Wizards rebuild. So yesterday we did a Bradley Beal Nets rebuild. We're going to be doing the reverse side of things because a couple of you guys asked me to do that. So today we're gonna be doing this rebuild on the Wizards perspective. Now, of course, before we get into this video, if you guys could drop a like, I greatly appreciate it. And I think we're like under 100 subscribers away from 12,000 subs. So if you are subscribed, that'd be greatly appreciated if you hit that subscribe button. But yeah, let's go to recap the trade again. So it's Bradley Beal for Jarrett Allen, Karis LeVert, Karooks, Musa, 2 first-round picks. And again, just like I said in the Bradley Beal Nets video, Bradley Beal is probably not getting traded this offseason. The likelihood of that happening is just not going to happen. I just don't see the Wizards trading Bradley Beal this offseason. But for entertainment purposes only, we're just doing this just because, why not? Let's do it. You guys like the Bradley Beal Nets rebuild. It's a rumor right now. So what we're going to do is do the other side of things with the Washington Wizards. So it should be interesting. But for right now, we did end up with the 13th pick in the lottery, and we just got the 23rd pick from the Nets. So we have 2 first-round picks in this draft. So basically, a rebuild has come forth for this Wizards team. So Karis LeVert is going to be a huge part of this future just because the man has potential. It's just the healthiness of his career. He hasn't really been able to stay all that healthy. There's Rui Hachimura as well, Thomas Bryant. We just got Jarrett Allen. I mean, we have some young guns on this roster. The next challenging thing is going to be trading John Wall. I have no idea where to send him to. But like I said, the likelihood of this happening is just unlikely because I feel like the Wizards are probably going to want to see what John Wall can bring next to Bradley Beal this next coming season because John Wall is supposed to be healthy. But right now, if I threw him in the trade finder, what would I even get for him? Because finding a realistic trade for John Wall is not going to be easy. It's going to be super tough. His contract's large, and of course, he just came back from injury. So it's kind of like, it's kind of hard. So the Miami Heat would give me Tyler Hero and a first-round pick. And the Miami Heat's point guard right now is Kendrick Nunn. They could pair Jimmy Butler, and yeah, honestly, man, I'm kind of feeling this trade. Real life, it's not happening, but for just getting rid of John Wall's contract right now, that's not a bad trade at all. But let's keep looking real quick. Kyle Kuzma, Alex Caruso, Aaron Gordon, Terrence Ross, Dwight Powell, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray could be an interesting point guard, Sabonis, but I think I'm gonna do that Miami Heat trade. Miami Heat have been looking for a star. This trade makes somewhat sense, but not really at the same time, because like I said, John Wall's contract is too large. And I don't think the Miami Heat are going to be trading Tyler Hero anytime soon. He's a huge part of their future, I feel like. And we're going to get a first-round pick out of it as well. So, yeah, obviously, John Wall, that's probably not going to be a real-life trade that happens. But we've got rid of him, which is great. And we got a young piece in Tyler Hero. So, I'm not complaining. So, welcome to the team. This is the new roster now. Very young roster, obviously. But let's go ahead and get started. We have 2 lottery picks. I'm going to keep Scott Brooks for now. But we definitely need a very good trainer. I'm going to keep the staff the same other than, of course, hiring a good trainer. And then we're going to go for a good CFO. I guess we can go with Caleb Rogers here. We'll be good to go. So let's go to the draft now. And we have we have a lottery pick, a late lottery pick, and a late first round pick. So let's go ahead and see what we can get. We kind of need, so we have Shabazz Napier, Ish Smith's under contract. Karis LeVert, Tyler Hero. So we don't need a shooting guard. Small forward, we have Troy Brown right now. Davis Bertans. We do need to probably do a sign and trade with him. He is 27. So we'll probably like maybe sign him back and then trade him. Wagner's here as well. So, I mean, we'll probably just go with best available player other than shooting guard here because I kind of want to give Karis LeVert and Tyler Hero the key to those minutes. But other than that, we do need a point guard. So maybe there would be a point guard that falls to us here. But let's see what's been taken so far. So we have Wiseman going number 1 to the Hornets. LaMelo going number 2 to the Warriors. Edwards. Okongwu goes to Pistons. Knicks get Cole Anthony. Tyrese Halliburton. And RJ Hampton goes number 11 to the Trailblazers. Let's see what's available to us. So we have Patrick Williams, Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes might be the pick here because we do need a point guard for the future because we really don't have one at the moment. We could go Theo as well. But I've barely ever drafted Killian Hayes. We could go Nico Mannion as well. But I think I'm going to go with Killian Hayes. He is from France. So I'm going to go Killian Hayes out of France. We're going to skip to our 23rd pick and see what we get here. So the backcourt of the future could be Killian Hayes and Tyler Hero or Karis LeVert. Just pick your choice. Or we can move. Maybe we can move somebody to a small forward and have them all 3 to start together. But let's look at these trades we got so far right now, and I'm not really feeling any of them. Let's go ahead and just choose best available prospect. We don't need a center. I do like the idea of Jamie Daniels, a versatile forward. He is 6'10". So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with him. Probably send him to the G League. So definitely liking that. McDaniels, welcome to the team. The 23rd pick, I feel like that's a steal because I'm pretty sure he's a projected lottery pick. Killian Hayes is 76 overall. We will sign Jamie Daniels, of course, 73 overall. So I like our draft. Not bad at all. We're going to sign both those guys. And then team player options. Jerome Robinson, another piece of this puzzle that could be interesting for the future. Give him some minutes, see what he can do. But I'm definitely intrigued to do this rebuild. I kind of want to see what we can do with this team now that John Wall and Bradley Beal are gone. Obviously, we're going to have money in cap space, but I'm not going to be a big spender in free agency. You kind of want to see what my young guns can do. You have Ish Smith, Killian Hayes, Karis LeVert, Tyler Herro, Troy Brown, Isaac Bonga, Musa, Schofield. You have Hachimura, Jay McDaniels, and Jarrett Allen, Maurice Wagner, and Thomas Bryant. So Thomas, we'll probably move Wagner power forward because he can fit that role. He is an 81 overall at power forward, and of course he can shoot as well. So I'm liking that. McDaniels, we're gonna probably send him to the G League, and then Jarrett Allen, Thomas Bryant can run that center spot. And then small forward Troy Brown right now at the moment. I probably will move McDaniels to small forward potentially. He is 6'10", but we'll have to see what we want to do with him. We'll see at the moment. But we do kind of need a backup power forward or backup small forward to back up Troy Brown. But I kind of want to get Davis Bertans back on a deal and then maybe do a sign and trade with him. And never mind, he's not even interested in negotiating with us. So maybe it's like, just because the team kind of went younger, Davis Bertans doesn't want to come back to the Wizards. He'd rather go play for contender. So that makes sense in a way. So I guess we will not be getting him back. But let's go look for a young small forward that we could get, bring into here. So we can go Derek Jones, 23-year-old. I like that. That's not a bad move for Korkmaz as well. I think I might go with Derek Jones. Could definitely be nice off the bench for us. So I think I'm going to go with him. Let's get Derek Jones, 23 years of age. We're going to give him a 2-year deal. Bring him in. I think that's like gonna be like literally the only move we do in free agency because we do need a backup forward. Then Ish Smith can run backup point guard minutes for now. We might trade him at the trade deadline, but I'm liking this young team. It's kind of shaping up well. I'm definitely intrigued to see how Karis LeVert can do maybe as the #1 option here because honestly there's not a whole lot of offense in the starting lineup right now, but let's go ahead and see how things go. And I'm hopefully expecting us to not be very good. We're probably going to tank a little bit. And hopefully maybe we can surprise some people. I just kind of want to see players progress. That's all I really want to see. So Karis LeVert can become good for us. That's huge. Hachimura as well, of course. Jarrett Allen now that he's here. So let's go ahead and see how season number one goes. But I'm definitely excited to see how this team develops. Season number 1 has come to an end, and the Golden State Warriors win the championship over the Brooklyn Nets in 5 games. We went 27-55, which isn't great at all. But we weren't trying to be good, obviously. But this was our rotation. Karis LeVert getting the most amount of minutes. I was trying to develop him kind of into like a star kind of player, see what he could do for us as the #1 option, but we went 27-55. I haven't looked at the stats yet, so I'm definitely intrigued to see how these look, as we had 20 from Karis LeVert, which isn't bad. That's 19.9 points per game from Karis LeVert, so that's not terrible by any means. Shooting 35% from 3, obviously not great. Nobody really shot that good from 3, honestly. Troy Brown didn't shoot that great either. Wagner didn't shoot too bad. Killian Hayes not too bad, and Killian Hayes also had 14 and 6, which isn't bad for a starting point guard. But yeah, I mean, obviously we're still very young. We weren't expecting to win the championship right away. Hachimura had 14 points. We're obviously, you know, we might not even be good this next season. We're just not there yet. It's just gonna take, you know, drafting a franchise-changing player until we get there. But right now, let's go ahead and get started in our second offseason of the video. But for the draft lottery, again, I'm hoping we fall. We are projected a top 3 pick, so we definitely need to take whatever falls to us here, like best available player, as we jump up to #1. So I think it's pretty obvious. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, one of those guys is definitely gonna be the best pick that we could do. Skylar Brooks, I'm gonna go ahead and fire him. I think I'm gonna move on. We're gonna go with a whole new staff just to make this rebuild even more refreshing. I'm gonna try to sign maybe a young head. Can you see how old coaches are? Years in the league, 18, 5. I mean, we could go with the younger head coach, or just so he could develop with the team as well if we want to do something like that. I've never really looked at it like this. Terry Stotts definitely is a very good coach at developing players, but I kind of want to go somewhere with very good ratings. Benjamin Walker, yeah, you know what, he's got an A- potential. We'll sign Benjamin Walker to be our head coach, and the assistant will go with let's see, do we have Trent Peterson wants to be a head coach now. We'll go with is there anyone good out here? No good assistant coaches. I guess Lucas Green isn't bad, so let's see if we can get both of them. We do, and our head scout will get Walter Forrest. So yeah, new coach, new coaching staff, but now we have the #1 overall pick, which is great. That's going to be a game changer. I think we just drafted a point guard, but I can't pass up on Cade Cunningham coming to the Wizards, so we're grabbing him for sure, just because he is the best player in this draft. I feel like, unless if you want to say it's Jalen Green, I wouldn't argue with you too much, obviously, because I don't watch a lot of college basketball and I just don't know a whole lot. But Jalen Green could be a good pick, but I don't think I could pass up on Cade Cunningham coming to the Wizards to be our replacement point guard. And then I don't think we have any other picks in this draft, and we'll go ahead and get past this draft. I don't think we had any other picks. Hopefully I'm not wrong about that. Yeah, we only had the #1 pick. So Cade Cunningham, welcome to the Wizards, my friend. Team player options, we have a lot of options to accept, of course. Crooks and Musa we're going to accept just because we did trade for them. Jerome Robinson went to the G League, and then so did Jay McDaniels. So welcome to the team, all you guys. And qualifying offers, Jarrett Allen and Isaac Bonga as a free agent as well. I guess if we get Isaac Bonga back, that'd probably make everybody happy, but I'm not too worried about it. Jarrett Allen, hopefully he doesn't want too much money. I do want to resign him. He wants $16 million. It's not bad for what he brings to the table, but I might just get him back on his qualifying offer or wait till he gets an offer. So we have $22 million in cap space. Curtis LeVert making the most amount of money here. And then we have Ish Smith. We're going to renounce Ish Smith. We don't need him back. McDaniels, we might move to small forward. What we got right now? So we have Cade Cunningham, Killian Hayes. Totally cool with that. Curtis LeVert, Jerome Robinson, and Tyler Harrow. I like that a lot. Very nice shooting guard trio, but we might end up moving. We have Derrick Jones off the bench for Troy Brown. So 2 juniors at small forward, Maragner and Hachimura. So obviously we have a lot of players still, but one thing I'm really worried about right now is probably just getting Jarrett Allen back. I think I do. I mean, I could throw some money at some guys out here, but I'm not trying to look into going for that cheap route. I can sign Bam Adebayo, obviously, if I wanted to, but I'm going to try to, make this rebuild a slow and steady one. I don't want to go for a championship in just 2 years because it's just not realistic. Not to say this video has been too realistic. It's just I don't want to take that approach where we just sign some crazy free agent and then we win the championship the next season. You know what I mean? I could go for Kawhi. I could do something like that, but I'm waiting till Jarrett Allen gets his offer, and he might not get an offer. Maybe we should give him. Should we give him that much money? Is Jarrett Allen worth that much money? I would give you I'll give you maybe like 13 mil a year. I think that's fair. He's declined. Okay, so he declined that offer, and that's actually not a bad offer, I feel like, but he declined it. I feel like that's not bad. I don't want to give him 17 or 18 million, to be honest, but maybe we're gonna have to. So let's see what he wants. I do just want to get him back. He wants 15 mil a year. I guess we'll offer it. So Jarrett Allen, welcome to the team. You're going to be making 15 million a year. Might be a little bit of an overpay, but last year he'll make 18 million, which isn't bad. At least we're not giving him some max contract. So let's go ahead and send it to the end of season number 2, see how things go. We'll look at the rotation real quick before we do send this season this time around, instead of like season number 1 I showed it at the end. But let's go ahead, check it out together, and then hopefully this team's going to be looking pretty nice going into season number 2. We have 3 training camps that we're going to use to our advantage here. So we have a lot of potentials. I'm going to use this one on Cade Cunningham because I definitely want him to be the best he can be. Who's the other guy I want? Is Curtis LeVert? He's an A- right now. I don't think I can get his potential anymore. Okay, I can. So he went up to an A. So I do want to see Curtis LeVert become really good for us. Is he 27 now? Wow, I did not think he was going to get that old. He was only 25 when we first got him, but 27 is still not that old. I'm definitely intrigued to keep him around. And then maybe we'll throw this last one at Tyler Harrow. Why not? Definitely want him to be like a huge 6-man for us potentially. But let's go ahead and see how the rotation is looking like for this next season. So they want to run a 10-man rotation. They want to start Killian Hayes. That's interesting. I'm definitely not doing that, though. There's no way we're doing that. I'm going to move this. Our balance, we're balanced right now. I cannot believe they want to start Killian Hayes. That's interesting to me. What if I move this to 7 seconds? Because we are a young team. And I'll move your style to 7 seconds as well. Your hairline's kind of funky, but that's okay. We don't judge around here. Do we get? No, I just can't do that. I got to get Cade Cunningham in the starting lineup. I definitely can't do that. So they also want to start Wagner this time over Hachimura, which I'm not opposed to. And then McDaniel still isn't getting minutes. Jerome Robinson still. I mean, we have a lot of depth here. So definitely could pull off a trade maybe eventually. But for right now, I'm definitely, content with keeping the team the way it is. I'm going to go ahead and take some minutes from here down here. I want to see Cade Cunningham getting like 35. Also want to see Caris LeVert getting like 32 or something like that. So yeah, I think we're gonna roll with that. So guys, let's go ahead and submit to the end of season number 2, see how things go, and hopefully we can at least improve a little bit, maybe even make playoffs. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Decided to make a stop at the trade deadline because I want to make a franchise changing move, almost similar to when the Mavericks gave the key to the franchise to Luka Doncic by trading Dennis Smith. I kind of want to make a move similar to that. I want to go ahead and go out here, get a power forward / center, and we're going to give the keys to Killian Hayes and Cade Cunningham. So Caris LeVert, probably going to trade him here. He's actually averaging 17 points on the season, but the Pacers are rebuilding, and kind of so are we. So maybe we could do like a little flip for flop, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think I'm going to do something like that. I want to give Cade Cunningham and Killian Hayes the key to the backcourt. I mean, they're both pretty tall, so I mean, defensively, we won't have any problems. Caris LeVert is great and all, but I think I'm gonna move on from him, and I'm gonna trade him for Sabonis if I can. That's the guy I want. I want to get Domantas Sabonis from the Pacers if I can get him, because he definitely would be a very nice fit. We need a power forward. I know there's Rui Hachimura, I know there's Maurice Wagner, but I'm definitely cool with trading one of them. Well, maybe not one of them, but we'll see what kind of move we can make for this. But Sabonis has 3 years left his contract. I could go for Miles Turner also, but already have that center spot kind of solved, so I'm gonna go for Sabonis instead. I do want to go ahead and offer them Curse of Vert. I feel like this could be a nice little trade if I also offered something obviously good here. So what do I want to offer them though? So I'm gonna move Cade Cunningham to shooting guard once we make this move, and then Jarrett Allen, Moritz Wagner. I could offer them Moritz Wagner, but he's been very good. Let's see if I offered him. So yeah, I think they might do this if we do offer Moritz Wagner, but he's been very good for this team. But I kind of want to make sure, because we'll have a lot of power forwards if I make this trade. Hachimura I do want to keep as well. I don't want to trade him. He'd definitely be a nice bench role. And there's also Derek Jones, who's making some money, but I think I might trade Moritz Wagner here. I might do it just because I want to keep Hachimura at the power forward spot, keep him as the backup power forward. So we're gonna do this: Cursever, Moritz Wagner, and also a 2024 Nets pick for Sabonis if they would do this, and they agree. So we get DeMontis Sabonis. I think that's a nice little fair little trade. So now we have they want to start Tyler Herro, but I'm actually going to have Cade Cunningham be the back or the starting shooting guard, and Killian Hayes is going to start the point guard spot. That's how we're going to do things. So we're going to have Killian Hayes, Cade Cunningham start together, Troy Brown at small forward, Hachimura at the power forward, and Jarrett Allen at the center. I like that a lot. Kind of what I was looking for here. I kind of wanted to change it around. Harrow's going to be the sixth man now, which is great. I definitely want him to be the sixth man. Sabonis is actually coming off the bench, which I'm not totally cool with. I'm going to move that around. And Thomas Bryant's still the backup center right now. And then Derek Jones still the backup small forward, but that'll change next year when he's a free agent. Thomas Bryant's about the free agent as well, so we'll have to see what we want to do with him. Other than that, guys, we're going to go ahead and keep simulating. We're 26-25 on the season right now, so maybe we could make the playoffs, but let's see how the rest of the season finishes out. At the end of season number 2, Giannis is your MVP. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year with 21.5, 9 assists. Great stuff to see from him. LaMelo, 6th man. Giannis, 5th player, and PJ Washington's your most improved. Brad Stevens, Coach of the Year. So we went 46-36, which is good enough for the 5th seed in the East, and looks like we get to play Bradley Beal in the Nets. So we're probably getting eliminated in the first round, but the fact that we've made it back to the playoffs at this point is great. It's a huge step into the right direction, but here are our stats. We had 21 from Cade Cunningham, 15 from Killian Hayes, 14 from Troy Brown, and 13 from Rui Hachimura. So love to see what's going on here. I love to see the development from guys. I mean, it's looking great. Troy Brown hasn't really developed much, but Killian Hayes, Cade Cunningham, like I said, I want to see these guys be the backcourt of our future. And Tyler Herro is going to be a great 6-man. Sabonis is here now as well. So let's go ahead and see what this Nets team looks like now. They have Irving, Beal, Durant, Mirotic as well, and DeAndre Jordan, Paul Millsap, George Hill, Satoransky. That's actually not a bad team. A lot of backup point guards, but let's see what happens. We're down 1-0 to start it off. We do even it up. They're up 2-1. There's no way we beat this team, right? There's like absolutely no way we beat the Nets. Like, I would be shocked if we did, and we lose in 5. But the fact that we even won one game over this super team, Nets team, I'm definitely excited about. But let's go ahead and get into this offseason. Hopefully this could be our last offseason, because I'm ready to make this run towards the championship in the next season. Did a lottery pick via the Miami Heat. So awesome stuff. So we're going to get another top 6 pick, hopefully. If we can jump up to number 1 again, that would be phenomenal. Can we do it? And we end up dropping to number 8, which kind of sucks. But I feel like we have the ammunition here to trade up, because that's kind of what I want to do here. I want to get my man Emoni Bates in this draft. I've never drafted him in this game, so I'm going to move up to number 1 if I can. And I think I have enough assets to do it. So we're going to go to the Pacers, who we just made a trade with. We're going to give you our lottery 8th pick as well. We're going to give you this 22nd pick as well. And what kind of players do we have under contract right now that we could trade? Wow, everybody's expired. I thought we had more than that. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. Sabonis, Cade Cunningham, Jarrett Allen, Hachimura. So maybe we can move up. I thought we'd have at least somebody to throw in this trade, but we don't have anybody. That kind of sucks. Obviously, we're not going to take this trade up. What about our 2023 pick as well? Yeah, man, that sucks. I really want to trade up. Can we trade into the top 5? Can we at least do that? I'll go to number 4. About number 3. Can I go to number 3? And I just can't throw any players in. That sucks. I really wanted to move up in this draft, but we can't. That really sucks. I thought we'd have somebody under contract, but we don't. I'm sure we have a ton of player options, but they really need to change that in 2K, where you should be able to accept your team player options before the draft, because that's how it is in real life. It's very annoying, like very, very annoying. But let's go into the draft now. And yeah, we only have 3 players under contract that we could trade. That sucks. All right, so we have the 8th pick. Hopefully, maybe Emoni Bates drops to us. Probably not. Let's see. He went number 1, of course. The Pacers. Definitely would have been my pick, but that's all right. So we have the 8th pick, and we do need a small forward. Jabari Smith Jr. is here. I think I'll just take him out of Duke, and we'll call it good. So we do need a better small forward. I'm not really digging Troy Brown anymore. He's a 77 overall, and welcome to the team. Hachimura will accept. We'll accept all these guys, of course. And then qualifying offers, Isaac Bonga, Troy Brown Jr. is a free agent. I mean, I'll worry about Troy Brown, but I'm ready to make a big splash. Money base would have been my big splash. We were able to move up in the draft, but we weren't able to. Sabonis and Jarrett Allen make the most money on our team, but I think we should be able to maybe offer some restricted free agent contract now. So I'm gonna renounce like everybody. We have enough for a max contract, which is great. That's kind of what I want to go for here. So we have Killian Hayes, Cade Cunningham, Tyler Hero at backcourt, Jabari Smith, the small forward now, Sabonis, and then we have McDaniels, who we can move to small forward as well if we want to. And the center spot's good, but I'm going for a small forward. Best available small forward in this draft or in this free agency. You have Trae Young and Luka, who are both restricted free agents. Obviously not getting either of those guys. DeAndre Ayton could be interesting as well as Mitchell Robinson, Shea, Jaren Jackson, Marvin Bagley. I'm not really seeing a good small forward. Michael Porter definitely could be an interesting player to grab up if we want to go with Michael Porter. He is unrestricted right now, or he's a restricted free agent. I'm offering him a contract because why not? Let's offer it to him. He definitely could be a nice small forward for us. And then there's Mikal Bridges as well, but I'm not very interested in that. You know what? I will offer DeAndre Ayton a contract as well, because why not? I mean, Jarrett Allen's not the greatest center in the world anyway. Marvin Bagley, could be another interesting player we could offer a contract to. So I'm hoping for Michael Porter, and we do get Michael Porter. And the Suns match our offer sheet on DeAndre Ayton, and they match our offer sheet on Marvin Bagley. But we do secure Michael Porter. So Michael Porter is going to be our new starting small forward. He's 24 years old, which is great. That's a steal, I think, in free agency. Great. So got Michael Porter, and I think that's gonna be like Troy Brown's about to get an offer. I'm gonna decline it. I'm gonna decline Troy Brown. He hasn't been that great for us anyways, averaging like 14 points per game. So yeah, so we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We could definitely move McDaniels to backup center. I mean, he is 6'10". They have McDaniels play some backup center minutes for us when we want to play small ball or something like that. So even Sabonis could do it, but I think I'm gonna roll with this team. We're gonna go ahead and submit to the end of season number 3. I think this is season number 3, and hopefully, guys, this could be maybe even our championship season. If not, at least let's try to at least win 50 games, if not more than that. So let's see what happens in season number 3. At the end of season number 3, we went 55-27, and we're the 2nd seed in the East, facing the Atlanta Hawks. You can't see that right now because I'm in the way. Yeah, I'm kind of in the way. I'm sorry, but let's go ahead and see what this is looking like. So we had Killian Hayes, Cade Cunningham, Michael Porter, Sabonis, Jarrett Allen. I mean, that's a very solid starting 5. The bench is pretty great as well. I mean, this should be our, this could be our season to win this championship, honestly. Let's go look at the stats real quick, and we'll see what happened there. So we had 24, 20 for Michael Porter, so another second scoring option. Tyler Hero off the bench with 16 points. Beautiful. Killian Hayes, double. That's great. I love to see it. Next, John Wall here on this team, 39% from 3. Cade Cunningham shooting well. I mean, Tyler Hero shooting well. Everything's looking good. Sabonis also doing his thing with 12 points and 9 rebounds. I love to see it. You love to see it. So we are playing the Atlanta Hawks in the first round, who have Trae Young, Ramsey, Hunter, Collins, Clint Capella. I mean, they have a solid team. And they have Davis Bertans, the guy that wasn't interested in negotiating with us. I'm going to try to keep my head out of the way. That way you can see the score. Let's see what happens. So we're up 1-0 to start. They even it up with us. You can't really see it right now. They're up 2-1 now. And we even it up again. Can we win our 3rd game? Okay, no, we can't. All right, let's go to Simcast now. That way you guys can actually see this baby. So Simcast, we're down 3-2, which isn't great. I'm hoping to at least get past the first round. I mean, that would be great. We are the 2nd seed, so I'm not trying to get upset by the 7th seed, but we do end up beating the Atlanta Hawks here. Now we're going to a game 7 in Washington, D.C. We should be able to take care of business and make it into the 2nd round. And it is a very, very close game, but we do squeeze it out by 7 points. And we're going on the 2nd round to play the New York Knicks, who were they beat the Nets for us. That's great. So we don't even have to worry about Bradley Beal. And it looks like 2 upsets from Philadelphia's and Indiana, which is interesting. So Karis LeVert, if we have to face Karis LeVert, that'd be interesting. We are playing the Knicks, though. They're the 6th seed in the East. You have Lonzo, Jalen Green, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Ooh, that's a nice starting 5. Can you imagine if the Knicks turn this team? And they have Cole Anthony off the bench as well. This is solid. I mean, that's a very nice group of young guns. Mitchell Robinson, RJ Barrett, Jalen Green, Lonzo Ball. I mean, those guys all gotta be like under 25. I mean, right? Jalen Green's 21. RJ Barrett's 22. Julius Randle is probably older. Yeah, he's 28. But Mitch Robinson, 25. I mean, that's a very solid starting 5. Very young starting 5 as well. So can we beat them, though? They're up 1-0. We even it up with them. They're up 2-1. That's not good. They're up 3-1. Are we going to lose this? I mean, it is a solid starting 5. I'm not going to lie. But I was not wanting to lose here. I was hoping to win this championship this season. and it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Okay, so we lose 126 to 95. Okay, well, I was kind of expecting to win the championship this season, but we did not. So the Knicks, with their very young starting five, are making these conference finals. And the Pacers, okay, never mind. The Knicks are on to the very nice NBA finals we got here. The Grizzlies are gonna win it in 6 games over the New York Knicks. So guys, I hate to do it. I hate to do it to you guys, but I have a lot I need to do today. So I was hoping to win the championship this season, but we're not gonna win it, which kind of sucks. But I'm very proud of the team we built. I should sim another season, I know, but I have a lot to do today. I'm not gonna lie. So I was just glad I was able to record this video now and not later. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. I mean, we built this Wizards team back to where we needed to be. If we send another season, maybe we'd win a championship. But like I said, I gotta go, man. So I appreciate you guys for watching, though. Got a lot to do today. Definitely leave a like if you enjoyed. But this Crushables, enjoy every single one of you guys. I'm saying peace.